Alright, you could probably already tell that I'm not in Illinois anymore. We've already seen more hills than Illinois contains. We just up and moved to rural Pennsylvania here, right in smack dab between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. And the nice thing about being out here is that there's so many hills and like small little, I don't know what you would call them. I don't know if they're mountains. So not only is there a bunch of change in elevation, but look at this. The road's curved. Unbelievable. So I know I said it before, my wife and I, said springtime comes around, we're putting the house on the market and we're going to move out to Pennsylvania. We cleaned up the house real nice, we listed it, and then we went down to see my wife's family for about a week. And after listing it, between the time that we went down to New Orleans and came back, we had already basically sold the house. We'd already agreed on a price and we're under contract. It happened in 4 days. And originally we were like, oh yeah, we're just going to put it on there and when it goes, we'll go. So we've got plenty of time. And it went in 4 days and we're like, oh crap, we've done nothing.
I immediately regret this decision.
Maybe I'll be able to even out these square tires, huh? So after all that had happened, after we got under contract on a house and got everything moving and did all that legal stuff, we were selling one house, and then I came out here and looked at a bunch of other houses, and we were under contract on this other house that was dependent on the first one selling, and that was kind of stressful. And we got the new baby, and then I talked my wife into getting laser eye surgery. I mean, she kind of had a rough time with this. Her eyes were really dry in some spots, so they were stinging, and she was real sensitive to light. But I mean, selling one house, buying another, and then basically having a brand new baby and a blind wife. Not an ideal situation. I suppose it's my fault. I talked her into getting it, but it's amazing now. I'm so happy for her because she can wake up and see things. So like when I wake her up in the middle of the night and try and show her memes on my phone, she doesn't have to like yell at me because the phone is too bright because I'm sticking it right in her face. She can just look at my memes normally. But we moved to a part of Pennsylvania where everybody's really hard working, and it's kind of deceiving because even all of the white collar type of people even have smashed fingers and those big nasty calloused working hands. You know, you gotta shake somebody's hand, it's like shaking two hands at once. So the person that we bought the house from, they had a lawn service. I told them, hey, I don't have a lawnmower, so if you want, we could I'll take over the lawn service and I'll keep making the payments and they'll just keep cutting the grass, just how they work. The guy stopped by and introduced himself, and you know, he was in this old beat up 5-speed diesel truck, and you know, looked like he had one of his workers with him, and he had a dog in the middle seat that was older than dirt. And he said, oh yeah, I've been around here a long time, and he's a really nice guy, you know. So I ended up Googling him and I found a picture of him online. I go, hey, that's the guy. And I clicked on it. The guy that's mowing my lawn is some elite orthopedic surgeon, and he's just like mowing lawn and doing yard work on the side for fun. So I guess out here the last thing that you can do is judge a book by its cover. It's been quite a while since I've actually made a video. The moment we were under contract on our other house, the moment it got nice enough to ride bikes, this was already at one of my buddy's houses here, because my dad and I took a trip out here to look at a bunch of houses with a realtor. And on the way, we brought this on the carrier and stored it in one of my buddy's garages. So this is actually the first ride of the season, and I've been supplementing all my videos with things that I have in the archive. Coincidentally, I think the series of dual vlogs that I've been editing is Memorial Day last year. Tomorrow is actually Monday Memorial Day. Being out here is the complete opposite of the Chicagoland area. I mean, Chicago is flat and busy and urban, you know, and kind of yuppie. And this area is hilly, and the roads twist, and there's not many people, and everybody knows everybody. It's a completely different feeling. But I'll tell you what I haven't been doing. I haven't been sitting in traffic, and I haven't been getting cut off by anybody when I'm in the car. And not once have I been merged into on this. That could be due to the fact that nobody else is on the road, because they haven't invented cars here yet, or they're all broke down in somebody's front yard. This is actually a super steep hill. Oh my gosh, it's getting steeper. I bet the camera's not going to do this justice. It's going to be a long walk, fella. So I'm going to try and do something a little different. On these 3-day weekends, if you got a Monday off, I know nobody's really around to watch YouTube videos on Saturday because everybody's trying to make a big deal of the weekend. So I guess I'm going to try and put them out Monday, just because there's a better chance of people actually watching it. I know you guys are busy too, so I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to watch the videos. And I'll be like, oh, I'm so busy on Saturday, and then forget about it. And then you're so sad because I'm your favorite thing to watch on YouTube. And this might be a little different, but the day this video comes out, it's going to be Memorial Day. So this will be my super special think ahead, plan ahead Memorial Day video. Look at me, planning ahead. Oh, I'm so good at this. Definitely not in Illinois. I mean, what is that? Is that a mountain? Is that considered a mountain? It's definitely higher than the trees that are up on the hill over here. So I mean, that's got to be some kind of mountain. Is there a term for something between a hill and a mountain? Because that's probably it. This is another thing that I have to look out for here. There's always tractors coming on and off of roads. So if I'm trying to make good time around a corner and I hit that, I'm gonna have a bad time. Yeah, when I go to move this bike, I use those canyon dancers that have the cups on the end. So I have to put on the old stock bar ends because I don't have the I can't put them on while my bar end mirrors are on there, and as you can see, I'm super lazy and haven't put them back on. I'm excited about these roads with turns in them. It's funny that I moved too, because just recently I got 4 or 5 messages like, hey, I'm right by you, we should ride. Sorry, maybe next time. Until next time, maybe next time. Here's the nice thing about living close to the East Coast, is I'm so close to Revzilla that I ordered these and they came the next day. Dunlop Q3s. Give them a rip. Heard good things. That's the same guy I passed before. We're going in circles.